Hey everyone. So, what is the truth about Turkey? Well, my name's Jonah. I'm 38 years old. I'm American, and I've been here in Turkey for about 1 month. The first thing I noticed in Istanbul was the smoking. In Turkey, almost everyone, women and men, are smoking cigarettes all the time, everywhere. It's very smelly and filthy, and sometimes they throw them on the street or they put them in an ashtray and it's still smoking. And to me, a big thing about Turkey is this filthy smoking. So that's a bad thing. I can say that for if you have American dollars, the Turkish lira right now is tanking, so things are very cheap. There are parts of Turkey, like in the south and Marmaris and Istanbul, that are very beautiful. But to me, I read online that Turkish people were wonderful and friendly, and there are some wonderful, friendly Turkish people, definitely. But in general, I found that Turkish women are not very friendly, and there are some very aggressive people in Istanbul because there's so many people, and it doesn't seem like the right place for me. One thing that I'm trying to do is meet women and girls, talk to them, go on dates, and I'm getting very bad vibes from most of the women here in Turkey, especially Turkish women, with them being rude, them thinking that they're better than other people, and being very serious, not very fun, having low energy, seeming like they're not interesting and special. And I really feel like I'm ready to leave Turkey and I don't have a desire to come back here. And so I did want to make this video. Also, the Airbnb and the hotels and the rooms in Marmaris in the south of Turkey and Istanbul, to me, are expensive. Well, not the south so much, but in Istanbul, rooms are expensive, bad quality. Landlords are not friendly, they're rude, they just want your money. And, some big problems with Istanbul are the narrow streets, and the cars and motorcycles that are aggressive and honking, the traffic, and their motorcycles almost running you over. And there's so many people that are always bumping into you, and then the sidewalks are dangerous to walk on in Istanbul. And things are more expensive here in Istanbul, not necessarily better value. I've heard people say, oh, Istanbul is beautiful and wonderful. And yeah, sure, it's beautiful. But, there's so many more important things to a city than just being beautiful. To me, it's just very stressful here in Istanbul with all the people, the fact that it's so hard to cross the street and walk around, and the motorcycles and the cars and the smoking and women not being friendly. On Tinder, I'm getting almost no matches in Istanbul, whereas other places like Kampala in Uganda, Bali, in the Philippines, like Manila or Bangkok, my matches are blowing up. I have like over 1,000 matches on Tinder in just a short time. And so it really depends on what you want and what options you have. And, if you don't want friendly people and kind of stress-free, yeah, you can come to Istanbul. But if you want like a nice living where it's easy to walk around, people aren't smoking, women are friendly, um, Istanbul and maybe Turkey is not the place for you. And also, I found that in Istanbul, there were tons and tons of police, and the police have these like big guns, and it seems like a police state. Like yesterday, I don't know if there was some march or demonstration, but there were so many police everywhere, and it was really, really uncomfortable and kind of scary. And they had these like really big like riot gear and masks and gas masks and these like gas guns. And I was like, man, this looks like it's about to pop off and have some like crazy riot. And so I was like trying to get home, and I didn't want to go outside and stuff. And yeah, people online on YouTube, they are going to have these beautiful travel videos with these fancy introductions, and they're going to say all these wonderful things about Turkey and Istanbul. And I guess that's because they're getting sponsors and they're getting money and stuff like that. They don't want to get any hate. But this video, of course, I'm not getting any sponsors. I was about telling you the real truth, how I really feel. I've been in Turkey for 1 month. This is my second time in Istanbul. And I've booked these Airbnbs where sometimes they say it's 2 bedrooms because I'm with my friend, and it's just 1 bedroom. The Wi-Fi is not working. Here we had a problem with the hot water heater. It wasn't working. And, there's just, the last place was everything was wrong. The stairs were dangerous. The lights went off when you were on the stairs. There was a couch bed that was really uncomfortable. The landlord tried to charge us like $5 US for some broken lock that we didn't break. They scammed us. In Turkey, when you book a room, they always give you only 1 key. Okay, so if you have 2 people and I'm going outside for 3 or 4 hours and my friend goes out for an hour, how can he get back into the room if we only have 1 key, right? So that makes no sense. It's ridiculous. You have 2 people, you need 2 keys. If you have 3 people, you need 3 keys. So why not just put a PIN code, beep, 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 on the lock so that everyone can have the PIN code, and then you can change the code when the guest leaves. That's just some common sense. And I found that here in Turkey, they really do things differently than America. And sometimes I feel like there's not common sense and it doesn't make sense. Like, why would you have only 1 key for 2 or 3 people? There doesn't make any sense. What else? So the main thing is, if you don't care about friendly people and you just want to stay to yourself, or you're here with your girlfriend or your partner and you're just traveling to see these Blue Mosque, Hagia Sophia, the Bosphorus, you just want these experiences, well, I think Turkey's fine. It's going to be cheap and people are going to seem friendly if they just want your money. But if you're like me and you don't care as much about sightseeing and Hagia Sophia and the Blue Mosque and these sightseeing, and you really want to connect with people, you want to find good, cool, interesting people to spend many hours talking and just enjoying being alive. And if you're a man who wants to meet women, go on dates, use Tinder for online dating, if that's part of your experience, wow, Turkey is absolutely the wrong country. Okay, you can try Thailand, Philippines, maybe Indonesia. I haven't been to the Philippines or Indonesia. I've just heard good things. You can even try Uganda in Africa. I've heard good things. I haven't been there. But like I said, my Tinder in Kampala in Uganda was blowing up. Hundreds of matches. Women were messaging me first. And so that's pretty much mostly what I wanted to say about Turkey and Istanbul. I have to tell you, the food's delicious. The prices are cheap. It's beautiful. There are some friendly people here. Um, but for me personally, with everything I told you about the smoking, people not being so friendly, the high price in Istanbul of rooms and food, how it's not easy to get around, too many people in Istanbul, people being aggressive. In Marmaris, in the south of Turkey, I was, saying hello to people and trying to talk to people, and they weren't friendly. They weren't saying merhaba back. They looked at me like, really strange, like I was crazy. I just said merhaba, like that's it, just like merhaba, which means hello. And it's called the merhaba test, like the hello test. If you go to a new city and you say hello and smile and you're friendly to people and they look at you like you're crazy, that means it's very bad vibes, very bad people. And, it's just not the place for someone who's friendly and outgoing, wants to connect with people. It's the wrong place. So online, before Turkey, I read that Turkish women were bad and they were rude and they thought they were princesses. I read a lot of bad things about Turkish women, and I would have to say I found that it's almost all true. Almost all true. This is from experience. So I would say that in the entire world, to me, from my experience personally, Turkish women are some of the worst. And I'm not saying that that's true. It's just my personal experience from 1 month in Turkey talking to Turkish women. So please don't say, oh, you said Turkish women are all bad and stuff. It's just my experience personally as an American being here in Turkey for 1 month. I've had very bad experiences with Turkish women. Other women like Russians and, from Turkmenistan, Azerbaijan, these other areas, I would say are a little bit better. But still, Turkey's not the right place for dating and women. So basically, to end this video, I'm an American. I'm from San Francisco, California, in America. And I would say that I would like to leave Turkey and I never want to come back. Sure, they've got good food, it's cheap, it's beautiful. But if you really want more from people and more from life, connecting with cool people, friendly people, good vibes, where people have high energy, they're not really boring, low energy, they're not really serious, Turkey is the wrong place for you. So again, if you have a very negative opinion of this video, you have a lot of hate, it's just my experience. I'm not afraid to be negative, to tell my truth, and I'm not getting paid or sponsored. So yeah, if you're thinking of coming to Turkey, if you already live here in Turkey, if you have any questions for me, I'm happy to answer them. Please comment on the video. And yeah, if you like this video, of course, like and subscribe and all this stuff. Thank you so much for your time, and I'd be happy to hear about your personal experience in Turkey. Thank you.